Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 7 of season 2 here in the Achieve and Leave series. We're in the January transfer window. We're looking for a new right back with the money we've got available to us to improve the team. That's basically the only spot where we can drastically improve for the remainder of this one season. Of course, we'll be moving on from Atletico at the end of the season. Currently injured is Antoine Griezmann, so don't worry about the fact that he's not in the starting lineup currently. He will be returned there sooner rather than later. We're having a great year and things can only get better today, I'd like to think, with progression in the Copa del Rey. We also have Real Madrid to play this month too in the league, which will be a very intriguing game to play. And then I'm not sure what game I'll play after that. If there's another game, another round of the Copa del Rey drawn, we might play that later on in the month of January. In February, we've Real Madrid again, and Tottenham are our opponents for the Champions League round of 16. So we're going to have some tough tests ahead of us in Europe, as well as some pretty tough tests ahead of us in La Liga as well. But we're going well on all domestic fronts thus far this season. We're top of the table in La Liga. Apparently Angel Correa's future is in question. Interest shown in Serge Aurier. I have added a number of right-backs to my shortlist. Sergio Aguero in the running for Player of the Month for December. Transfer offer here for Christian Rodriguez that I shall accept. Thank you very much. Interest shown in Serge Aurier from Manchester City for 19.8. More on that in a moment. Angel Correa is unsettled. He'll get some more rotation football with the amount of games we have played this month. The Serge Aurier thing, he's on my shortlist, but it still won't let me sign Kyle Walker because they don't have enough players in that position. But if Tottenham sell Aurier to City, I should be able to then sign Kyle Walker, who was my initial first choice for right back. So I'm going to hold off on making that right back signing until we know what happens with that Serge Aurier deal. I also have Trent Alexander-Arnold on the shortlist here, as well as the Ivorian. Bellerin, Pereira, Semedo, Meunier, Cancelo, Sergio Roberto, Florenzi and Kimmich as well. I'm not sure who to sign at present. Like I say, I would have liked Kyle Walker, as you guys know, but at present we're not able to sign him. But if Aurier goes to City, then I'd like to think I should then be able to sign Kyle Walker. If I can, then I will. If not, then I'm leaning towards João Cancelo. He has a low-ish release clause. It's not a situation where it's ludicrously low compared to his growth, so I wouldn't feel too cheap in kind of triggering that release clause. I'm going to play this rotation side for the game against who should I put on the wing there? No, actually, let's put Lamar out there and then put Griezmann on the bench, or out of the bench. I'm going to play the rotation side against Oviedo here because, of course, we've Real Madrid in a few days' time. So hopefully this side should still be more than capable of seeing off Real Oviedo, and then we'll be able to tackle the Madrid derby shortly after this. The question is, will we have the opportunity to have Kyle Walker in our starting lineup for that game? Thomas Partey gives us a 1-0 lead, but oh Jesus, well, everything's kicking off. Oh, Thomasine picks up an injury. What I don't need now is injuries. Hopefully he's not going to be out for too long, but it did see him have to leave the field of play immediately, which doesn't bode well. Lamar gives us a 3-1 away leg lead. I still don't know off the top of my head if away goals count in the Copa del Rey. I believe they do, but again, I'm not sure. 4 weeks for Thomas Partey. Right. That's manageable, though. 4 weeks is manageable. Rodriguez's talks are broken down, unfortunately, but that is part and parcel of career mode. I will be checking regularly to see what's happened to Serge Aurier. And for the time being, he's still at Tottenham. Did he accept? Oh! Okay, so it says he's accepted the... no, sorry. Still in contract talks. I thought for a moment, I was like, hang on. Why does it say accepted, but he's not gone? Right, so Thomas is actually on the bench here, so I'm going to have to take him out. I'll just do the usual replace, auto-replace player. Right, so it's going to be the Madrid derby first, followed by... I'm still not sure. I could probably simulate the second leg against Oviedo. We'll see what happens with regards the... so I'll put Cesc on the bench. We'll see what happens with regards the Copa del Rey draw. If that's drawn in this same month, I'll probably play the first leg of that. If it's drawn later, then I'll play maybe Levante at the end of the month. But this is the biggest game we've played all season. It's our first Madrid derby. Right, Real Madrid starting the lineup. Keylor Navas in goal. They're playing a 4-3-3. It's Alexandro at left back. Varane, Ramos and Odriozola in their back four. Kovacic, Casemiro and Kroos in the midfield. With up front, Asensio, Bas Dost and Lucas Vazquez. Bas Dost at striker. That really is intriguing. Certainly didn't expect that. We'll see if he's any good. Aguero forward to Gelson Martins. Out wide to Shime Vasalko. It's Gelson Martins again. And Saul. Oh, would have been a lovely ball through had it found its way to Tom Alamar. Twice Saul has failed to find Tom Alamar in the opening 6 minutes. So that doesn't give us an indication of what the remainder of our passing football is going to be like for the rest of this game. Real Madrid clearly playing quite aggressive football though. A number of white shirts forward there, and Aguero will look for Tom Alamar, and he'll find him. And the Frenchman could give us a 1-0 lead, and has driven hard and low past Keylor Navas. Atleti 1, Real Madrid 0 in the 10th minute. Game on, boys. Kroos. Tackled by Koke. Will drop for Saul. Didn't think it would for a moment. Koke will look forward to Balotelli. And then out wide to Tom Alamar. Odriozola's had his work cut out trying to keep tabs on the Frenchman thus far. And he hasn't been able to. Saul will bring that down and then let fly with a shot that was flying towards that top right-hand corner. He struck that much better than I expected him to. He could be underneath this as well, but Rafael Varane is underneath it, and he's going to be one of the best centre-backs. Well, he's already one of the best centre-backs in the world, so he may even be the best centre-back in the world in this save right now, ratings-wise. Saul again. Oh, but deflected. And it bounces around, and Real will clear their lines. Odriozola down the line to Lucas Vazquez here, into Bas Dost. Nice little 1-2. Luca Hernandez sticking with him, though. Oh, what a cross! Oblak has to punch that away. Keeper got clattered, but no foul given. Hell of a cross. We'll look for Lamar. We'll find him. Again, Odriozola can't keep tabs on him. Into Lamar, or into Balotelli again, sorry. Back to Lamar. There's Mario. They're backing off him. Shots blocked by Sergio Ramos nicely. And they won't get rid of it because they just cannot deal with Tom Alamar right now. Aguero, Mario Balotelli! What a save by Keylor Navas. Unbelievable stop. We could be 2 or 3-0 up here if it weren't for their goalkeeper. Ridiculous save on that occasion. And he made a brilliant stop from Saul earlier on as well. Aguero gets that back to Jerome Boateng. Here's Jose Maria Jimenez. Balotelli up against Sergio Ramos. Aguero. That take a deflection. It did. Varane blocking it. Just constant pressure here for us. Johnson back to Koke. Trying to get away from Asensio but can't. Half an hour in. We are certainly the better side. And Real don't look dangerous at all. Bruce. Kovacic. Alexandro. Back there to Casemiro. Kovacic. Into Kroos. Cross there to Casemiro. Out to Alexandro. Casemiro forward again to Asensio. Here's Bas Dost. Out wide to Asensio. Stood up. Can we get to that? We can't. Lucas Vazquez down to Kroos. Well, if keepers at one end are making a good save, the keeper at the other has made an even better one. Kroos teeing himself up beautifully there. And Oblak with his forearm, or his bicep, I suppose, rather than his forearm, makes the save. Up we go. Saul's beaten Varane to that. And we'll have to close Odriozola down. Here's Kovacic. What's that? Alexandro. Kovacic scores back at Real Madrid now after playing for us as a manager at Chelsea in the first season. Real Madrid have had that one chance through Kroos, and so far, outside of that, haven't had an attempt on goal. Bas Dost will whip that in though, and that's Jan Oblak's. And they've left only a couple of players back. Balotelli wins that header well. They'll poke it looking for him again. And we'll get it. Oh, looking for Lamar. Perhaps I should have gone to Aguero. Does look like we're going to have a 1-0 lead, though, at half-time in this first Madrid derby. And of course, we've Real Madrid to play again tomorrow in the next episode. But if we can get the confidence boost of beating them once, then maybe we can beat them twice. Okay, forward to Aguero. Chelsea Martin's itching to get in behind. Alexandro is not going to be an easy defender to get the better of, so we shall switch and go at Tom Alamar on this, or go with Tom Alamar at Odriozola on this other side as well. It's where we've had our most success thus far in the game. Koke forward to Gelson Martins. Just had to tuck inside to get away from Alexandro, but Balotelli's played in. Oh, and he makes no mistake. Mario Balotelli has been very good for us as a rotation striker so far this season. Better than I envisaged he actually would be. Really pleased with his impact on the team. Even more so with his impact here. His 5th goal of the La Liga season. We have a 2-0 lead against our biggest rivals. Turns well. Back to Mateo Kovacic. Forward there to Asensio. Good footwork. Dost back to Asensio again. Looking for Bas Dost again. He's got the strength to hold me off and gets the shot in, but Oblak holds on well. Bas Dost has not been a good front man for Real Madrid in this game. He's really not been very good for them at all. Sergio Aguero having a moment there. Lucas Vasquez could get played in again here by Bas Dost. He'll find Asensio, who on his weaker right foot slices it comfortably straight to the keeper. That sums up Real Madrid's day, really. Just quite simply, nowhere near good enough. Asensio down the line to Alexandro. And they're going to get themselves one back here, Real, and make it a nervy last few moments. No on that evidence. And now Gelson Martins can get in behind and attack the space where Alexandro has vacated. I'll pull that back. And I've slightly overplayed it looking for Sergio Aguero. It was the right thing to do to try and play him in, but unfortunately it wasn't quite played in the way I envisaged the pass being made. Bas Dost on the counter now. Look, oh, was expecting that to go straight to Lucas Vasquez. Now here they come, Real Madrid building a better move than I thought they might. Lucas Vasquez could whip this. He's gotten some space, but Jan Oblak's in the way yet again, as he is time and time again. 6 minutes to go. 84 on the clock. We're still 2-0 up. Here's Bas Dost. To Asensio. Oh, into Dost. He's got to finish this, and does so. He's not been very good for them, but he has at least gotten them a goal back here, Bas Dost, and it will be a nervy last 5 minutes. Really powerful strike. Jan Oblak, not a chance. I could just pass the ball about at the back to ensure I get the victory, and to be fair, I might just do that. Salco down the line, looking for Gelson Martins. Alexandro will have the strength, I would have thought, to get it off him. Dink it in, and arriving Lamar, Kroos gets it behind for a corner, but that shall hopefully waste enough time for us to ensure we get the victory. Oh, Jose Maria Jimenez leapt at that, but unfortunately couldn't direct it goalwards. 30 seconds to go though, and time has run out for Real Madrid. We're going to win our first Madrid derby of the season, with another one to come tomorrow. I will hopefully be able to replicate that scoreline, or at least the overall result, and get 3 points again in the league. Barca win 4-0 against Getafe. Valencia about to play Valladolid. We'll wait and see what their result is, but we've another game against Oviedo next. Again, I shall double check and see what's happening with that Kyle Walker deal, or with the Aurier deal, sorry, to perhaps lead me to being able to sign Kyle Walker. I can't remember what Rossi's potential is. He's still in my youth squad, isn't he? Is he? What did I call him up? Oh, there he is. 83 to 89 potential for Rossi now. Okay, he's not as good as we initially had hoped it might well have been. 84 to 94 though for Toby Morris. Again, at the end of the season, like we did at Chelsea, I will call up all of these regens to the first team. 85 to 94 for George Bennett as well. 82 strength at 17 years of age is very good too. He could be quite promising in a few seasons' time. Right, let me keep an eye on this Serge Aurier situation. He's still at Tottenham. He's still talking contracts. Right, Oviedo up next. We shall simulate that and get ourselves through, I would have thought, to the next round of the... I've won Manager of the Month. Manager of the Year? Oh my God! I've won Manager of the Year! I've never won Manager of the Year before in any FIFA ever, I don't think. That must be for our A, performances at Atleti, and B, the first half of the season, or first half of the year, the second half of the season at Chelsea. Oh, shit. Well done, lads. I don't know. We've won Manager of the Year. I'm completely flabbergasted by that. I genuinely didn't expect. I didn't even know there was a Manager of the Year award. I thought it was just Player of the Year. Who won the Ballon d'Or then? I'm not sure. That's confirmation of Manager of the Year. Who won Player of the Year? Was it someone at Inter? No, they've made a signing. Signed Carlos Soler. Ooh, interesting. 34 million. Hoffenheim? Oh, Abubakar. I was like, surely someone from Hoffenheim hasn't just won the Ballon d'Or. I won Manager of the Year, lads. How the hell have I done that? Right, up next then, Oviedo. I've never done that before. Well, there's a title for you. Atletico to take on Oviedo in the second leg. 3-1 leaders from leg number 1. Now at home, Angel Correa gives us a 1-0 lead. That hopefully will help nullify or dampen his request to leave. Dampen his enthusiasm for leaving. Aguero off the bench to score a third after Balotelli had made it 2. 20 minutes to go. Getting all my words mixed up. Real Madrid are 3-0 up against Vallecano. We are 4-0 up against Oviedo and through to the next round of the Copa del Rey. We're on for a double here. We are 7 points clear at the top. Sorry, 4 points clear at the top on 47 points. And then a further, well, we're 11 points clear of Real Madrid and Valencia. So it's a 2-horse race for the league title, certainly. I don't see Real Madrid turning around an 11-point deficit through half a season. Let's do that. And then keep an eye on Serge Aurier. Where are you, Serge? He's at Manchester City. I can sign Kyle Walker. Oh, City, you heroes. That's incredible. That's worked out amazing. Kyle Walker was the player I wanted to sign right from the very off at the beginning of the season. I wasn't able to. And because City have gone out and signed Serge Aurier, it's given me the opportunity to go and sign Kyle Walker. Ka-ching! That's worked out beautifully in the transfer window for us. Crucial starting squad role. You can have however much money you want a week because I've got so much I could offer you. Not really got enough to be able to adequately replace anyone else in the squad. I don't think by the time we've finished this deal. He's on 145 grand a week. I'll offer you 150 grand a week and a signing bonus of 2 million. You should sign that and then we're done. Kyle Walker is in. We have ourselves a new starting right back ahead of Shime Vasaliko. Oh my lord. That couldn't have gone more perfectly for us, could it really? Let's be honest. That's a dream way for this window to have gone. City signed Serge Aurier. It's just as well I added Serge Aurier to my shortlist. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that City had signed him and would have disregarded Kyle Walker completely. Rodriguez again struggling. Oh. Okay. That drastically changes things. Barcelona have activated sales release clause of 78.6 million. I will have a large amount of money to spend, but I will have a large gap in my... I will have a large gap in my squad to fill. Sold for 78.6 million, 71 million of which added to the transfer budget. Right, I now have basically 100 million to go and sign a midfielder. Okay, let me go and get some names on my shortlist and then we shall move forward from there. Actually, I've had a change of heart. What I'll do is I will let you guys offer me your suggestions now for that centre mid role. And I won't finish the month of January today. I'll go as far as... Bloody hell, I've got 4 games left. I'll go as far as this game against Malaga and I'll play that. We'll sim the next 3 and then I'll play that game against Malaga. And then I will not end the January transfer window and I will try and sign someone that you guys have suggested in the comment section. It may mean that tomorrow, because of the way that my scheduling is being worked in real life, it may mean tomorrow that you'll get the Career Mode RTG first, and then this series in the latter slot, in the 4 p.m. slot, rather than the midday slot, and I'll put the Career Mode RTG live at midday, so that gives me time on, because I'm going to have to record one of Sunday's 2 videos on Sunday. So you'll see this Saturday lunchtime. There'll be a 4 p.m. Career Mode RTG. Then tomorrow at midday, you'll get another episode of the ITG, because I can go and record that now. And then I'll record the next episode of this series Sunday morning, once you guys have seen this on Saturday afternoon. And then we'll be able to... So, interest Sony Diego Godin. I could. I genuinely could. To try and give me some more money. Because Godin's not in my starting lineup anymore, and he's dropping in rating. I've got Edwards. I've got Bottigan. I could sell Diego Godin. No, I can't sell Diego Godin from Atletico Madrid, can I? That would just... No, I can't. That'd be like selling... selling Messi. Well, not quite the same as selling Messi from Real Madrid, but Diego Godin is Atleti through and through, isn't he? I certainly can't sell a Diego Godin. I can't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry. Right, so you guys will have the chance then now to leave your suggestions in the comment section down below as to who I should sell, or who I, should buy with my £100 million available to me for that now free central midfield slot. Oh, this whole episode has just completely thrown everything up in the air. Thomas Partey's on his way back from injury as well, which is good news. Unreal. The Walker deal has gone through, which I never thought I was actually going to be able to do. We've lost Saul. And now we've got 100 million to spend on a new central midfielder. And I've won Manager of the Year. This has been the craziest episode that we've had for a very long time. Jose Maria Jimenez equalises after Harper gives them a 1-0 lead in the 33rd minute. And it looks like playing the second leg against Malaga is certainly going to be needed to be done, because we're going to get a draw in this game. And then I will certainly want to have my own say in the second leg, in the home leg, to try and get us through in that competition. I will now rotate for this game against Levante. Oh dear, it's all going off. Release clause. No! Stop it! Release clause paid for Luca Hernandez. I'm going to lose him as well for 50 million. It's all falling apart. It's all gone so well. And now it's all starting to fall apart. As part and parcel of football, release clauses do get paid. And I've not changed anyone's contracts to add those in, but it looks like Luca Hernandez is going to leave us. So I'm now going to need a left-back signing and a centre-mid signing for about 150 million total. Well, this has been the most up-and-down episode of any career mode I've ever done. 2 release clauses paid in the same episode that I knew nothing about. I didn't even know they had release clauses. Are we going to lose Saul and Luca Hernandez? I mean, hopefully Hernandez can't agree contract terms. I was so happy when I took Kyle Walker from Manchester City. They've gotten me back and they're going to sign my left back. The ultimate revenge from Manchester City. It's a 5-1 victory against Levante. Please tell me he can't agree contract terms. I think we're going to have an email saying that he's gone. I just can't believe it. Another one. Jose Maria Jimenez, 63 million. 3 release clauses paid in the same episode. This is ridiculous. Lucas Hernandez is gone. Transfer for Christian Rodriguez. Guys, help me! I now am going to need a centre-back and a left-back and a central midfielder in the final 2 days. In the final 2 days of the transfer window. Lads, I've never experienced a transfer window like this before in my life. I'm now going to go and play play Malaga. I am Atletico Madrid. I'm now going to go and play Atletico. My God, I just cannot even fathom what is happening right now. Look, I can't deal, lads. I can't deal. Help me. I'm going to go and play Malaga, get myself through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. And then that'll be us for today. And you guys are going to have to help me sign 3 players in tomorrow's episode. I am done. Pacheco deflected. He's still going to work it forward. Harper to Blanco. Through to Cecchini, but Oblak saves. Kyle Walker getting his first start for me, at least. Not his first start for Atleti, but his first start for me. I can't get round the corner there to Koke. Right, it's 1-1 on aggregate. So just whoever wins in 90 minutes here will go through. Sergio Aguero get that to Gelson Martins, looking to get away from Konate, who's going to close me down. I'm going to rifle this, looking for Balotelli. Still waiting for Griezmann to come back, of course, from injury. So Balotelli is going to have to continue to start up top, although he has been scoring goals for me really nicely. So I don't see any reason to replace him at this particular moment in time. Boateng can't get to that. Yes, he can. And it's going to be a throw for Malaga. I'm still rocked by that transfer window. Absolutely rocked. Gelson Martins in behind, but can't get past Wankar. I need to somehow focus, concentrate on playing football, and get myself through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. Rodri, across the Tom Alamar. Oh, given away. Kristatig. Harper, back to Blanco. Out wide to Danny Pacheco. Kyle Walker there with him. Wankar into Cicciarini. Nice little flick. And Harper's in, and Harper scores. He was the one that got the goal in the first leg, and he's done it again here for Malaga. And if away goals are a thing, they've just nullified mine. Jack Harper. Who is Jack Harper, and why is he at Malaga? Jack Harper. Who on earth are you? Jack Harper. I don't recognise the name. Jack Harper, 71 rated striker. Just to remind you of the aggregate score, 2-1. Plays for Malaga. He is at Malaga. He's genuinely a Malaga player. I had no idea that Malaga had a Scottish striker. I do now, because he scored twice against me in 2 games. Bloody hell, what on earth is going on? This episode, I thought, was going to be tremendous when we signed Kyle Walker, and everything is falling apart around me since that moment. Is Kyle Walker a curse? Johnny, Rodri, Aguero, Koke, Gelson Martins has made the run. Okay, that was meant for Aguero, but never mind.
2 minutes of added time.
Kristatig.
It says on the board.
Blanco gets that to Danny Pacheco, waiting for a turn, it hasn't come. Walker's trying to close him down. I was too fast there for my own good. Actually ran past him. Blanco could get the cross in. Nice little ball back to Pacheco. To Harper, back to Cecchini. Good save by Oblak. It's going to be half time at 1-0 to Malaga. Correa with a throw. Costa back to him. Into Diego again. Not sure about his first touch, but he has been able to get there to Rodri. Koke. Aguero. Gelson Martins in space. Equaliser. Finally we score against Malaga. In the 78th minute, we make it 1-1 on the night. 2-2 on aggregate. And now things look like we're heading to extra time unless there's one more goal, which, fingers crossed, there will be, scored by a man in a red and white striped shirt. And Benza through the gap to Ontiveros, who's onside. He's offside. I panicked then, genuinely. I thought that was us going out of the competition. We worked so hard to equalise and then very nearly just gifted them the opportunity to go back in front. If he hadn't been offside, we genuinely would have given them the opportunity to go back in front. Aguero. Rodri. Oh, what a save by Munir to keep his side in it. Angel Correa can't get to that. It'll be a goal kick. Oh, I thought we were going to win it there. Up and down episode with the transfers. It's been an up and down game emotionally here against Malaga as well. We've won that back because he's kicked it against Gelson Martins. Diego Costa's first touch. He's dead. And I can't get the ball away. Aguero wins it back. Get up there to Angel Correa. We'll go across here to Koke. Through the gap to Gelson Martins. Around the corner to Diego Costa. Decent touch this time. I need to find a teammate. I can't. Oh, Jeeps, I've got a corner in the last minute. Into the mixer it will go. Koke delivers. Jerome Boateng's going to be underneath this. He's not. I'm going to try and knock that down. Rodri. Gelson Martins. Oh, it had to be that way. Gelson Martins with the last kick of the game screams us into the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. I cannot believe this episode. This is the most dramatic episode of FIFA I've recorded in my entire footballing FIFA YouTube career. It just is the most ridiculous episode of my YouTube career. I've won Manager of the Year. I've lost 3 players from my first team to release clauses. And I've won a game to go through to a semi-final with the last kick of it with a screaming from the edge of the box. After being 1-0 down to win 2-1. Oh, I genuinely cannot cope. I genuinely cannot cope. Right, I'm going to save it here because I'm pretty sure we're going to have confirmation now that we've lost Jose Maria Jimenez. Jimenez sold. Right, how much? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that Malaga game on the 31st? It's not, it's on the 1st. Right, I have 200 million to buy a centre mid, a left back, and a centre back. Tell me who to buy. Jesus Christ. I'll see you next time.